The absolute best $20 I've ever spent. I had a best friend of 20 years and decided to help him convert his entire basement into a grow room. More than that, I taught him everything I knew about growing marijuana, which I learned over the course of a decade. And I was fantastic at it. Things were going very well, and the crops were looking good. When it came time for me to get my investment of $7,000 back with no interest, he decided to completely fuck me over. I was going through a very nasty divorce at the time, and my ex had just left me a few days earlier. He had the money to pay me, but he just said no. He didn't think I deserved it because I bailed on during a harvest the week before. I bailed on him for one night because it was going to be the last family dinner I would ever have with my stepson, and he knew that in advance. I was too defeated and broken to do anything about it at that moment, but I thought of all the awful things I could do to him, his car, his house, etc. After a few weeks, I decided to simply send him a gift instead of committing a felony of some kind. I found a website called Ruin Days where they sell all kinds of things you can send anonymously through the mail. I chose the spring-loaded glitter bomb, and it did not disappoint. I hoped that he would open it in his truck so it would be a reminder of me every day he got in it, but he opened it in a much better place instead. He wound up popping the top of the large spring-loaded canister in the grow room itself. According to his wife, it destroyed over $1,000 worth of top-shelf processed weed, and it was blown all over the plants currently in bloom. It ruined 12 heavily budding plants, setting him back by over 2 months, which roughly equates to $6,000 in potential profits gone. Even though I didn't get the money he owed, he still paid that $7,000 one way or another, and the cleanup must have been intense. With or without my petty revenge, I heard from a friend that his grow totally collapsed about 8 months later. He was a greenskeeper at a golf course for years, so he thought he could handle it on his own. That was absolutely delicious to hear as well. Hands down, this was the best $20 I've ever spent.